Hello everyone, it's your boy CDusk back again, and we are back with another downfall video, or maybe not quite, because it's sort of a downfall, but also a return, because the person we're going to be talking about today is none other than Leafyishere, and you'll know what I mean once you see the rest of this video. But without further ado, let's dive into the past of Leafyishere before we go to present day. On October 7, 2011, a man by the name of Calvin Vale joined the YouTube platform under the name of Leafyishere. On the channel, Calvin would upload Minecraft PvP videos with his friends and other smaller Minecraft content creators. Calvin would continue this style of content up until August 2013 when he decided to start producing his first couple of rant-style videos. Leafy would continue to produce both Minecraft and rant-style videos up until around March 2015 when he started to discontinue his Minecraft series entirely in favor of his now infamous commentary-style videos, a mix between video game gameplay and commentary that usually had nothing to do with the game being played. Through this genre of video, Leafy was able to gain a pretty decent following, going from 25,000 subscribers to 50,000 subscribers in a little less than 3 short months. Leafy's new style of content usually boiled down to reacting to other people's quote cringe videos and roasting them because they were quote weird. A majority of the time, if not all, Leafy would always target people that were lesser than him, that couldn't put up much of a fight against his fan base. This led to Leafy creating many enemies as they became upset when Leafy tarnished their whole channel, with people disliking their videos and spamming their comments with hiss and KYS, terms commonly used by Leafy's followers. Leafy's subscribers, named the Reptilian Army, were relentless and vicious and wouldn't stop at anything to harass people and mess with them. Of the people Calvin would talk about, a notable few would take heavy offense to his videos. Of them was the legendary Mr. Black Darkness 666, a goth man who also created YouTube-style videos. After Leafy made his video on Mr. Black Darkness 666, Darkness responded with his own video on Leafy claiming that Leafy caused his girlfriend to break up with him. As well as this, Darkness also tore up a photo of Leafy and vowed that he cursed Leafy. After some back and forth between Leafy and Darkness, both would settle the beef on Drama on January 30th, 2016, with Darkness vowing to lift the curse on Leafy, which he never actually did, at least not on camera. Luckily for Leafy, this was only a minor feud and didn't get him much backlash. Unfortunately for Calvin though, he would soon actually make a big mistake that would land both him and his subscribers in massive trouble. On March 19th, 2016, Leafy would release a video titled The Most Heroic Fedora Man on YouTube, where he made fun of a man by the name of Tommy NT 2010 for quote being weird. What Leafy didn't realize though was the fact that Tommy was actually autistic. Later that same day, Tommy would release his own video where he cried and explained how Leafy's fans were ruining his channel. Upon this information being unveiled, Leafy was met with a bunch of backlash, even causing H3H3 to create his own rant video on Leafy. Upon H3H3's video releasing, Leafy removed his video on Tommy and uploaded an apology video asking for forgiveness. Even after this, Leafy and H3H3 would continue to have beef before things finally flatlined upon Leafy's introduction of the no witch hunt disclaimer at the beginning of his newer style videos. While this would be the end of the H3H3 drama, Leafy would soon start new beef with his once best friend Keemstar, aka Drama Alert. On May 5th, 2016, a very well-known content creator by the name of iDubbbzTV released another episode of his popular Content Cop series where he set his crosshairs on Keemstar himself. iDubbbz went in on Keemstar, calling him sensitive, a rash decision maker, a liar, and a manipulator. Shortly after the video came out on June 13th, 2016, Leafy would upload the first episode in his Keemstar rant series where he went in on Keem, calling him a criminal, a blackmailer, a bully, and a hypocrite. Leafy would continue ranting about Keem until around the month of August when he made his final video on Keem in the series claiming that he'd be suing Keem for defamation, which he never actually did. With the end of Leafy's attacks on Keem, the drama surrounding the both of them came to a close. But what Leafy didn't know was that iDubbbz was getting ready to drop a new content cop that would straight up demolish his next victim, Who was this next victim, you might ask? Well, it was none other than Leafy, of course. Only about a month after the end of Leafy's rants, iDubbbz released his content top episode on Leafy, criticizing his overused jokes, poor video structure, and low effort videos. As well as this, through this video, iDubbbz was able to generate a meme surrounding Leafy's chin, mocking it and calling it deformed. With the video coming out, even more content creators would come forward calling out Leafy for using them and taking advantage of them. Of those content creators, Hey Watch Your Mouth was the biggest one, claiming that Leafy underpaid him for his work on videos and never gave him proper shoutouts. With so many after Leafy, his sub count of course took a nosedive, causing him to lose thousands of subscribers per day and lose many of his viewers. Calvin was hit so hard that he lost 200,000 subscribers over the course of about 2 months, with him continuing even more downwards from there. It looked as though Calvin would forever be in a downward spiral. While many credit iDubbbz for Leafy's downfall, others point to YouTube themselves, as there has been much evidence behind the scenes to suggest this. I won't go into the full story here, but I will leave a little iCard to Emp Lemon's video where he goes in depth on the theory right up here. Even while being on the decline though, Calvin continued producing the same type of videos as he previously did, not switching up the format or tweaking the formula. He just continued to ride the channel into the ground. After about a year of continued decay, Calvin would upload one final episode on December 12, 2017 before disappearing into thin air. Many made videos questioning where he went and theorizing why he left, ranging from plausible to implausible. All in all though, no one really knew the true answer. Soon though, everything would change as Leafy would finally reappear on Drama Alert on October 24th, 2008, explaining where he'd been. According to the Leafyishere, he'd been making investments in order to continue making revenue outside of YouTube. Leafy also explained that the reason he left was due to YouTube's introduction of the demonetization system, as it meant he was unable to make much money on the platform due to his style of content. When asked about his beef with Keem, Leafy admitted that he lied about Keem in his rant videos and only made them for ad revenue. Leafy apologized to Keem and asked for his forgiveness, which Keem luckily gave him. After this interview, Leafy once again would disappear off of YouTube. But unlike before though, Leafy would still pop up now and again on Drama Alert, sometimes commenting on current drama going on at the time. While Leafy was still somewhat present, he still had yet to touch his YouTube channel aside from changing his banner and sub box. Later though, around the beginning of January 2020, Leafy would make a community post on his channel commenting on the state of YouTube. While many believe that this could mean a possible comeback, Leafy cleared things up in a later community post explaining that he was good and didn't want to come back to YouTube. Still, the possibility of Leafy's return didn't stop there, as many started to believe that Leafy would return to discuss the iDubbbz drama surrounding his girlfriend and her nude photos account on the website OnlyFans. After Keemstar claimed that Leafy would be returning with a video discussing the iDubbbz drama, many fans got their hopes up and believed that Leafy would finally be returning with one of his famous roast videos. On March 31st, 2020, fans were greeted with a brand new video by Leafy on his channel simply titled iDubbbz. Unfortunately for fans though, it was only a 30-second video where he calls iDubbbz the C word and claims that YouTube is still crap. While an underwhelming return, Leafy did say in an interview with Keem only a couple hours later that he might still possibly return to YouTube just for fun, but this still remains to be seen. While Leafy has done many questionable things, we can't forget the legacy he's left on this platform, becoming the biggest channel of his kind on YouTube in 2016. While times have changed, Leafy still stands as the legendary channel that took YouTube by storm. He was one of the channels that changed the YouTube landscape and did things people thought were impossible. And for that, I believe that Leafy is here, no doubt, deserves his place in YouTube's A-list. Thank you guys so much for watching this downfall slash return video. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I would say it's a rise back up because there's still now the possibility that we possibly soon could be seeing the return of the Leafster himself. I'm honestly really excited to see what he does next. I'm hoping that he'll return sometime this year, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching this downfall video. If you guys did indeed enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And comment down below letting me know if you ever had a past with Leafy. Did you used to watch his content? Or is this like the first time you've heard about him? Let me know in the comments. Also, before I end this video, I also want to give you guys a quick update on things behind the scenes. I'm working on some new pieces of content that are completely different from this sort of downfall stuff. But it's been so hard actually trying to get those videos out with this whole pandemic going on right now. I'm doing the best I can and I'm trying to improvise as best I can, but there's only so much that I can do. But I do promise you guys that there will be new content coming very, very soon, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. But with that being said, I've been CDusk. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. This video is possible thanks to my patrons. If you guys want to become a patron today, then go ahead and click the link in the description or the little iCard right up here and go and check out my Patreon. For however much you pay, you'll receive perks pertaining to my channel, including early access to videos, behind the scenes content, and much more. If that sounds like something that interests you, then become a patron today over at patreon.com/CDusk.